Peter Laird, Kevin Eastman, and the story of TMNT. Hello, I'm XUGTT, and today I'm not going to talk about the history of the TMNT, but about the documentary about that story. Because today we have 10th anniversary of the premiere of the Turtle Power, the definitive history of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I love this documentary. Of course, the title, Definitive History, must be taken with a grain of salt. The film is only slightly above 90 minutes long, which is a bit too short for a really solid look at such a mega rich topic as the Ninja Turtles. I needed 100 minutes to look at all the incarnation of the basic 4 Turtles, Turtles other than the basic one, and all of the TMNT crossovers. And each of these films could easily be packed with additional materials and at last 3 times long. The creators, instead of being too general, focused mainly on discussing the foundation of TMNT. Of course, the most fundamental are Laird and Eastman and the comic books that started it all. But realistically speaking, TMNT wouldn't be such a phenomenon if it weren't for the next 2 steps, which can be treated as one. Playmates and TMNT figures and the animated TV series accompanying them. So first of all, we have discussed the beginning of Beatlemania. Turtlemania. What I also like is the very old school way of narration, without creating artificial drama every 90 seconds to keep the viewer's attention. A huge added value that is typically not found in YouTube videos, which by the way can often easily compete with that kind of things like Equals in terms of documentary value. But continuing topic, nice thing is how many people associated with the creation of TMNT speaks here. Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman, of course, but also many others. Mark Friedman, who is very important for establishing cooperation with Playmates, various employees of Mirage or Playmates, or Fred Wolf, responsible for the animated series. We also have people associated with live action films or providing voices in the animated series, and there was also time for the perspective of fans. Lots of good quality content. This film fits in quite well with the first episode of the 3rd season of The Toys That Made Us, centered of course on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toys. The film itself took many years to make. It was released on DVD 4 days after the 2014 TMNT film on August 12, but the interview with Laird itself, as you can learn from his blog, was made in 2009. The director, Randall Robb, did announce the creation of part 2, but the idea seems to have died. Since that, he has made 4 other films about He-Man, Dark Crystal, Conan the Barbarian, and Shenmue. According to the JustWatch.com service in the USA and Australia, this film is available for free as part of the Paramount Plus subscription, but in Canada, the UK, or in my country, in Poland, it is only available as the rent or buy option. There is no free in subscription options. Availability in other countries can be checked on the mentioned service. I will leave the link in the description. The Toys That Made Us shall be available whether Netflix offers its services as part of their subscription. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you liked it, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye!